Hello community, I hope you are doing good. In this discussion we will see how to use delete special command, and in case you missed previous discussion about how to use update special command, please check link is given in the description. If you want to learn more about Odoo, you can visit the Weblands channel. Under the home screen you can see Odoo 1718 development tutorial. Right now we are working on this playlist. If you are a beginner and want to learn from the beginning, you can visit this playlist. This is the main playlist and those are the topic wise sub playlist available. Alright, so let's back to our main topic. And guys, if you didn't subscribe this channel, please subscribe. It will give you the latest notification about the upcoming sessions, and it will also help me a lot. So here let me give you one example. Let's say I'm going to the sales order, right? Alright, so first thing is let me go to the custom add-on student in the models. Here I'm going to use unlinked method for the cells or the line. Self return super, and let me restart the service. Let me clear all the logs. If you have a something like parent and the child record like this, right? In this case you can see this is the cell.order model and this is the cell.order.line model. Okay, here if I will try to delete this line, and once I click to this button, right, so here there is also one special command is there. So what it is? So that's the delete special command, and Odoo is using something like this. Okay, so I have added only here this one, plus I will also uncomment this cell models write method to get the more information. Okay, so let's say if you are trying to delete this one also, right, and once you click here, so what happened is Odoo automatically permanently delete this record, and you can see it's called the write method of the cell.order model, right? Here they use the 2 as a special ID, right? Using this 2 as a special ID, that means that whatever the particular ID you are passing here, it will permanently delete from the database. So that is the main purpose here. Okay, and after that you can see it will automatically delete this, the call this unlinked method. You can see here this print statement. Okay, using this 2 special command. So by the way, Odoo is using the short way. Okay, and if you already aware about our first session, I already talked about Odoo provides 2 ways you can do using the special command, using the short name and using the full name. Alright, so let's discuss these 2 topics in this discussion. So now let's say this is not for us now, so let me delete this one, right? Okay, so now you can see this is the 31 record order number, and now we have these 3 lines, right? So this is the one to many field, by the way, and the field name is the order underscore line. Okay, and you can see here the IDs also. Now what I'm doing is I'm also using the special command, then after I will try to use to delete permanently those lines. So how we can do it, right? So let me comment it out, this one and this one, because we understood about this topic, right? Now let me go to here and let me comment it out our old one. Okay, now let's say you can see 31, right? So here I'm also using the 31. Here I'm using, let's say, cell.write, but before that let me prepare the vals. Here the vals, like as a short name, we have to use the main bracket. Under the main bracket we can use here main bracket or the tuple. Okay, so let's use the tuple here. The first is the special command we have to use 2 comma, right? And here we have to provide the ID. So what ID we have to use? Let's say 64. Say let's say 64. Then after I have to cut let me add here the dictionary, right? Order underscore line, and like this way. Okay, now you can see something like this way. Now let me restart the service, and let me also open the new tab. Let me go to the students, school, and now once I click to this button, it will automatically call this method. Okay, so that's the reason I'm using that method here. So once I click, okay, now you can see here it's only 2 lines available, right? And once you go here, you can see here this is our print statement, and we passed here like this, right? Now let's say, what about multiple let's say IDs, right? You want to delete. So in that case you have to use comma, you have to again use tuple 2 comma and the 62 and 63, right? 62 and 63, something like this you have to use. Once I click to this button, and once I will refresh the screen, now you can see the lines is blank, right? Let me add here some lines. Okay, so right now you can see I have 5 lines. Now we don't need to use this special command. We can use now is the command name instead of the number. I mean number means this one, the 2. Okay, here we can use something like this, Command.delete. By the way, so here it's have like 65 and 66, right? 65 and 66, something like this. Now question is how I can also use the command. So the simple thing is you can import from odoo.fields import command. Okay, and after you can use here, instead of the number, right, this number, you can use command.delete, and in the delete parameter you have to pass one integer value which is existing sales order line ID. Let me restart the service one more time. Let me click to this button, and once I will refresh the screen, now you can see only 3 lines is available, right? So that is the main purpose of the delete special command. I hope you understood about this topic. And yes, one more thing is, let's say if I will try to add here random number, right now you can see this both is not exist, right? And now if I will try to click, it will always have the error message, sales order line 65 is not available. Or let's say if I will remove this one, right? So you can see, right? So here you have to also provide the carefully existing IDs, or else ready to see this error message. I hope you understood about this topic. If you still have any doubt related to this topic, please comment below, and see you in our next session.